Hello, I'm Daniel Mako, and today I want to share with you. I recently read Tuesdays with Morrie, a true story about an old professor diagnosed with ALS, a terminal degenerative disease. Despite his condition, he decides to use what's left of his time to pass on his wisdom of life to his old student. Dang, nasty. Oh, right. It's only horrible if you see it that way, Morrie says on page 57. Morrie is pointing out that life is only as bad as you think it is. If you think it's good, then your life will probably be good. You don't need speech or hearing to feel that, Morrie says on page 71. When you truly love someone, their mere presence can make you happy and feel warm inside. I hope you find the healing power in grieving, Morrie says in a letter on page 86. While grieving and being sad aren't immediately good, they can change your view on the world in a positive way. When you learn how to die, you also learn how to live, Morrie says on page 104. Once you accept the fact that you're going to die, you begin to live life to the fullest. Love is how you stay alive, on page 133. We need to love people to be happy. If you're not happy, you're not living life. And now I have some quotes from outside the book that I thought tied in very nicely. Life is not important except in the impact it has on other lives, as stated by Jackie Robinson. What Jackie Robinson means by this is that life seems important to us individually, but in hindsight, it's really how you affect other lives that makes the difference. Do not dwell on the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment, as said by Buddha himself. He states that we need to focus on what's happening now, not what happened yesterday, not what will happen tomorrow, but what's happening today. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile, as stated by Albert Einstein. What Albert Einstein means is that if your life doesn't affect other lives in a positive way, then your life was meaningless. Thank you.
Well, hello there. My name is Raymond, and I would like to share the story of how Morrie and his story both touched and inspired me. In the book, Morrie taught one last lesson. Quote, the subject was the meaning of life. It was taught from experience. Page 1. Morrie and his wisdom were great. And not only did he want this wisdom for himself, but he was willing to share it with others. This is an admirable quality. And Mitch realized something through his visit with Morrie. Well, we all need teachers in our lives, and mine was sitting right in front of me. Page 65. We all need people to guide us, and sometimes we may not think of them as teachers. Sometimes we think of them as parents, or friends, or mentors. But they all teach us and guide us through the struggles, ups and downs, bumps and lumps of life. Mitch realized what he really wanted from Morrie. I wanted clarity. Quote, I wanted clarity. Every confusion toward the soul I knew wanted clarity. Page 66. People are afraid of death, and sometimes we think of why. The reason truly is because of the unknown. We don't know what to expect with death, and we're afraid of that not knowing, the lack of knowledge. Mitch enjoyed the lessons and soaked them up, and they will live on forever because, quote, a teacher affects eternity. You can never tell where his influence stops. Page 79. Lessons stick with you. And when they stick with you and influence you, you pass them on. And on, and on, and on, and on, and on, and on. Therefore, they can live on forever, going from person to person, heart to heart, touching each one in turn. But the greatest lesson that Morrie taught Mitch was, quote, learn how to live and you'll learn how to die. Page 83. You have to accept your death and that your fate of dying eventually. You can't be afraid of it. Can't be afraid of the unknown. Only when you've done this will you be able to truly enjoy life and appreciate it for its true face value. We take life for granted, and once you accept your death, you can get past that. Now, there's some outside quotes I'd like to bring in because I think they really reflect the ideas of the story. There's a quote by Epictetus. It's not what you say, but how you react that matters. See, you have to make sure that when in life you're faced with situations, you have to react in a way that really reflects your true personality. If someone has an issue with you, it doesn't matter what you say, it's how you react to that. It's really how you deal with that. Are you going to sink to his level, or are you going to just forgive and let it go? And Morrie reacted to his mother's death and rough childhood in a positive way. It was a bad event, but it really helped structure him, and now he's such a kind and loving person. So it's not what happens, but it's how you react that matters. That's by Epictetus. And then we've got a quote by Sir James Matthew Barrie, and it's, "Be a little kinder because everyone's fighting some kind of battle." In the story, Mitch and his brother just shut him out, going through this cancer, and Mitch was really upset about that. And when Mitch came back to Morrie after leaving all these years, even though Morrie's dying and Mitch promised and he broke his promise, Morrie wasn't angry. He was kind to Mitch because everyone's fighting some kind of battle. He didn't even realize at the time, but Morrie soon found out Mitch had that issue with his brother, and so this sort of mentality of being nice at first and always assuming everyone has some problem going on, and so just not being mean, being kind and necessary because everyone is fighting some kind of battle. That's by Sir James Matthew Barrie. Then we have a quote by myself. "Life is a reflection of your perspective. Use that fact to your advantage." What I was really trying to say here was life is how you look at it. If you look at it in a positive way, it's positive. If you look at it in a negative way, it's negative. You have to see life as something great. You have to see it as good. You have to have a positive outlook, and then your life in turn will be positive. Thank you. After reading Tuesday with Morrie, it's made me think about life.
Yeah, and we have some questions.
Why do we need weathermen standing in a hurricane just to tell us that there's a hurricane outside?
Why do they only put wanted posters in post offices? Do they expect the mailmen to look for these guys?
How can news anchors go from "and there were no survivors" to "good news for egg lovers"?
Oh.
Cut.
Hi, I'm Daniel Mako, and today I want to share with you a story about...
Cut.
Hello, I'm Daniel Mako, and today I want to share with you. I recently read Tuesdays with Morrie, a true story about an old professor diagnosed with ALS, a terminal degenerative disease.
Cut.
Hello, I'm Daniel Mako, and today I want to share with you. I recently read Tuesdays with Morrie, a true story about an old professor diagnosed with ALS, a terminal
Cut.
Oh, right. On page 57, Morrie says, "It's only horrible if you see it that way." Morrie points out that if life is only as...
Cut.
Oh, right. "It's only horrible if you see it that way," Morrie said on page 57. Morrie's pointing out that life is only as bad as you think. Oh, right. "It's only horrible if you see it that way," Morrie says on page 57. Morrie is pointing out that if life is only as bad as you think it is, if you think life is good, then your life will be good. You don't need speech or hearing to feel that, on page 71. Morrie is saying that when you truly love someone, they're... I totally lost where I was.
It's okay. We'll retake. Cut.
Oh, right. You don't need speech or hearing. I started on the wrong quote. I have an idea.
Cut.
Once you accept the fact that you're dying, you begin to live the life to...
Alright, cut.
You should put like Easter eggs. A little Morrie or something.
You almost ready there, Dan? Alright, here we go. Okay, this is scene 3, take 1.
Now I have some quotes that are outside the book, but I felt they tied in very nicely. A life is not important, except in the impact it has on other lives, as stated by Jackie Robinson himself. Do not dwell in the past.
Okay, cut.
What?
You have to explain these too.
What?
You have to explain how they relate.
What do you mean?
Cut. This is scene 3, take 2. You ready, Dan?
Yeah.
Alright. And action!
Now I have some quotes from outside the book that I felt tied in very nicely. As stated by Jackie Robinson, a life is not important except in the impact it has on other lives. This ties into the book because Morrie feels the same way. He feels that you're only... I don't even know what to
It doesn't. Alright, this is scene 3, take 3. As soon as Dan's ready, we'll start.
And now I have some quotes from outside the book.
Oh, wait, I didn't know you were ready. Let's just start.
What?
Don't worry, we can just
What?
edit. We can just edit this one. Just go back to original and then just start from there, and we can just cut the front off.
I think that's worthy of a blooper, and that's a fuzzy. I missed it. It's okay.
Collect yourself, Dan.
Blooper!
Alright, collect yourself.
Okay.
We can still make the scene work.
Okay, we got it. And now I have some quotes.
Alright, let's just cut.
Alright.
You still want to try this?
No.
No.
Cut it and let's
Cut
try
it.
again.
Okay, we're gonna cut.
Let's try again.
Scene 3, take 4, and action.
And now I have some quotes from outside the book that I thought... Stop dancing!
I don't know what you're talking about. Cut. Alright, so scene 4, take 1, and action.
Thank you.
Okay, don't seem depressed. Alright, here's a little extra for you guys. We're going to film the process of putting the tears on Dan's eyes. Let me just cross over here. Okay, Dan. So what I have to do is I take this water and paintbrush. And just apply. Like that.
I don't know why I signed up for this.
On the side?
I'm crying, not like Niagara Falls here.
Well, maybe you're very emotional. Now you have to add the final drop of water, right?
Right into my eyeball so that it hurts. Great idea.
Alright, so now we're gonna film the scene, and hopefully Danny will look like he's crying. Okay, scene 4, take 2. Hold that pose, Dan. Try to seem less depressed, more like sentimental. Like smile this time as you're crying. Okay, go.
Thank you.
We can't see the tears at all. We're gonna have to do this again. Unfortunately. What if we dye the tears like colors? Like blue? No, I'm just kidding. Just imagine that you're really emotional.
I don't think I cry out of my chin.
No, the tears beat on your chin. You never cried before?
Yeah, but I don't think I cry with a paintbrush either.
How's the water taste?
Great. Tastes fantastic.
Oh, that's so cool. Now there's a teardrop on your eyelash.
Alright, this is
You either
perfect.
look really out of shape.
Take the video.
You either look really out of shape or. Alright.
Here we have the application
Oh, great.
tears to Ray's face. Trial number 1.
Oh no.
Come here, buddy.
How much water did you get?
Not a lot.
Okay, well, don't just.
That was kind of a lot.
Dan, why are you trying to put it in my eye? I don't.
Come on. You gotta put your head up.
I don't think this is very safe. Okay, why are you dropping it from so far above?
Ready?
And these aren't even showing up. Let me see if these are even showing up on the camera. No, there's one. Oh, a little tear.
Totally just missed.
Wait, you were trying to put them on? Oh, okay, Dan, I think it's enough. Like, my eye seriously is burning now.
It's just water. You wipe the tears away. Gotta put them back. Perfect.
Dan, that's enough.
Oh, what a save my daily makeup.
That's enough with the tears. Let's just roll the scene.
Alright.
Oh, let me find the one tear now that you like dripped in my eye cavity. Okay, I think I got it. Hold on.
Scene 6, take 1. Action.
Thank you.
Cut.
What?
This is Danny adventuring through Ray's house. My,
That's probably not a good idea.
it's a great idea.
Carry it from here.
And I made it down the stairs. Cut.
Are you recording?
Here we have Ray ripping off his mustache.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do it.
Okay, I'll do it.
It's gonna be interesting. No, the other way. I already got loosened on this side. What? You just static shocked me. I'm free now.
We got this?
No, you apparently. Okay. Okay, can you rip it off from this side?
Nope, this side.
Ow!
Fake mustache, everybody.
I feel like my upper lip is burning now.
Oh, that's what happens when you shave.
Okay, folks, I figured that we might as well film an action scene. So we're gonna do one now. Dang it. Okay, let me just... Now he knows what I'm planning. Let's just loosen this a little bit more. Okay, so you can start running now. Surrender! And scene. 3, 2, 1. How can news anchors go? Danny, just come on. Don't lean up against that. Look at this. Look at this.
Is this on video?
Yes.
Other shoulder.
Ray! Oh, garbage on my sweatshirt.
Was I supposed to stop recording or something?
No. Just keep, don't even.
I think that's kind of a blooper.
It's because it's crust on the wall.
Yeah.
Well, don't lean up against the wall.
What do you think?
Well, by the way, I think this is acid, so be careful. I'm not sure what it was, but we had to get stuff up our walls because like this was like dripping. I don't even know. I want to Here we go. Ready?
Step 8. From the outside of the bag, squeeze the bandana into a small little ball. What the audience doesn't know is that you didn't really drop it into the bag. You actually have it hidden in your left hand. Remember hiding it in your left hand that you learned before?
Oh yeah.
Remember to keep your left hand held naturally.